Hi, and welcome back to Tundra Sounds. So, in the last video I did about the voices, we focused on the free voices or no voice assigning. And this is the second part of this series, and today we're going to focus on combining voice assigning with no voice assigning. And as you can see, let's see here. The kick here is assigned to voice 1, and the snare slash clap layered, they are also assigned to voice 1, and I have panned these in either direction. So the kick is in the right, the snare and clap is in the left. So using a Y cable, I have two inputs in the interface that are kind of recording the bass and snare clap separately, so that I can apply different effects and stuff like that to the different sounds, even though they are using the same voice, because these outputs are actually stereo. So we can take advantage of that. With only 6 voices, we can have up to like 12 different inputs and different sounds and stuff like that. Sorry, I have a cold now, so yeah. Okay, so the next sound here, this is the bass sound. And if we go to the voices here again, we can see that the bass is assigned to voice 2. So I'm using an output from voice 2 as well to the interface, and I can apply an effect there. For example, a chorus or something. And here we have a lead sound, and I have assigned it to voice 3. And however, I haven't I haven't connected a cable from voice 3 output here, the individual output, to the interface, because I don't have enough inputs on my interface when I'm using the microphone as well. So I only have 5 inputs. That means I'm missing a lot of possibilities when it comes to individual control over all of the sounds that are assigned to specific voices. So instead, I'm actually using voice 3 together with let's see, the chord here. Sorry. The chord is using the free voices, the 3 free voices that are left. So they will use the main out here, because I haven't plugged any cables into voice 3, 4, 5, or 6. So all of those sounds will be just automatically be assigned to, well, routed to the main outs of the Tempest. And the good thing about that is I can just sum all of those sounds that are using the free voices, or the voices that are not connected to any specific interface inputs. I can apply all of those sounds with the same. I can apply the same effects to all of those sounds that are using those voices. So okay, so we have 4, 5, and 6 for the chords, and we have voice 3 for the lead. And let's say I just need some reverbs and stuff like that, maybe remove some of the lower frequencies, then that wouldn't be a problem. However, if I wanted to separate those things and maybe even use the LFO to create some panning on all of the sounds, then I should have had like 12 inputs on my interface. So I'm actually thinking about buying a Behringer with multiple inputs. Yeah, let's take a listen to the whole beat now that we have voice 1, voice 2, voice 3, and the chords on the free voices. And I want you to guess what song and artist I'm ripping off. It's not like a perfect copy. I was just trying to kind of nail the sound, or the feel of the genre and artist. Maybe a little bit too much. You will probably guess it if you have heard the song before. So let's take a listen here. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So, what era is this? What artist is this? Yeah, let's take a listen to this with chords here. Okay, it wasn't. I didn't play it that perfectly because I'm not very good at using the pads for chords and melodies and stuff like that. Well, to be honest, I'm not very good at that even when I'm using the keys. But I'm considering myself a pretty okay producer, beat maker, and I'm able to, yeah, whatever. Let's get back to business. My point here was using half of the voices for free voices, no voice assigning, and half of them for specific voice assigning, like some sounds going to that, this and that voice, makes me able to take the best from both worlds. I'm able to process the sounds that I have to process in a specific way using the individual outputs from sounds that are assigned, and even assigned sounds that aren't using any individual outputs, like the lead here. The benefit here is, one of the benefits are, it will choke itself. It will also use the same voice every time it plays. So if something is wrong with one of the voices from let's say 4 to 6, it won't choose any of those voices because it's already forced to use the voice 3. So let's say one of the voices are like kaput, or it's not working, then voice assigning is a must, because you don't want it to every now and then just kind of sound distorted or out of tune or something like that, because one of the voices or the oscillators in one of the voices are it's not working. So yeah, that's one of the benefits of using a voice assigning. Of course, you can use the chokes here to get more control as well, but I'm not going to focus too much on that today. Yeah, so if you got anything out of this, please like and subscribe and share and whatever. You know anyone that actually loves the Tempest like you and I do, then share it with those people. And yeah, did you remember what song, artist, and era that I was like kind of ripping off here? Please comment. And also, if you disagree with me or agree with me or found any useful information here that you will probably focus on in your music, please share your ideas here. It would be super cool. Yeah, again, like, subscribe, share, comment, and see you next time, and bye bye.